Welcome to your Google Apps for Education course. This is session 1 and we will cover an overview of Google Drive and Google Docs. Google Apps is a great way to collaborate, collect, and share information in a secure online environment. This course is going to cover Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, and Google Slides. Let's take a look at this video that will explain a little bit about the advantages of using Google Apps.
Home is where we keep the things we need. Whether it's a lawnmower or a coffee pot, it has a home in our lives. Of course, our documents are no different. For years, they lived on our computers. Each person has their own computer-based home for documents. When we need to share a document, we usually attach it to an email and send it to a friend's or coworker's computer home. Here's the problem. When you attach a document to an email, copies are created. Consider this. If you send an email attachment to 3 people, the same document will exist in 4 different places. That's a problem. There's a better way, and it means saying goodbye to messy email attachments. This new kind of home isn't on your computer, it's on the internet. And that makes sharing and collaborating on documents much easier and gives you full control over who can see and access your documents. Here's the basic idea. Instead of attaching a document to an email, let's switch it around and look at how we can attach an email address to a document. Meet Sam. Sam is the editor of a neighborhood newsletter called the Oak Tree View. She works with local writers who would like to publish articles in the newsletter. Sam loves her job, but often feels frustrated when time is wasted managing all the articles. It's a familiar problem. Each month, writers send her draft articles as email attachments. She reviews them and sends them back with comments. One article might create 6 different versions of the same file, not to mention countless emails. Sam often feels buried by all the email attachments. She finds it hard to keep track of all the versions being sent to her from the writers. As the deadline looms, frustration rises. Something has to give. Sam decides to try something new, Google Docs. Here's what happens. First, she visits the Google Docs page and creates a free Google account. She logs in, and because some articles were already written, she uploads the current drafts right from her computer. With a snap, Google Docs turns the offline articles into online versions. Now, all she needs to do is invite the writers to collaborate on the documents. Here's how. She clicks Share, inserts email addresses, and clicks Invite Collaborators. Google Docs sends the writers an email with a secure link directly to her document. One click, and they can edit and save the document online. This means that when Julie edits the document, Sam sees the changes immediately. Since there's only one document, there is never confusion about updates or versions. It's all saved, along with the past versions, on the website. For the first time, the articles all have a home, a single place for organizing and editing that is accessible from any computer with internet access. Problem solved. What's really cool is that this problem isn't just solved for documents, but also spreadsheets and presentations. All 3 can now have a secure home on the web that works exactly like Sam's documents. Sam is relieved. Without having to deal with attachments, multiple versions, and all that clutter, she can be an editor instead of a document master. And for the next newsletter, not a single email attachment is sent, and Sam beats the deadline by a week. Sharing documents made simple, and all for free. Google Docs rocks.
The word processing part of Google Apps is called Google Docs. You can create new documents, upload existing documents, whether they're PDF files or even Word documents that can be converted to Google Docs. All the links to do the tutorials for your Google Docs Session 1 are in the links document. There are videos and written help guides that will show you the various tasks you need to know in order to be successful and use Google Docs. The tutorials you will find in the links document for this session cover the basic formatting in Google Docs, how to insert images, how to insert links, how to create and format tables, how to share a Google Doc, and a Google Drive overview. Most of the tutorials have a video option and a written help guide option because I know some people like to read the directions and some people like to see it in action and some people like both. One of the great features about Google Docs, which also applies to slides and forms, is being able to share. There are different features of sharing. When you create a document, you are considered the owner. If you invite someone to edit the document, they are considered a collaborator. You can also just allow people view access to the document, which means they can only see the document, they can't edit it. Now, there's certain limitations which may or not come into play when you're using Google Docs. In a doc, you can have 200 viewers and editors combined. In a spreadsheet, only 50 people may view or edit. And in a presentation or a Google Slides, as they're called now, only 10 people can view or edit. So these things may never come into play, but it's nice to know. The tutorial in the list of the link documents will give you more details about how to share in Google Docs. Now you're ready to dive in. Open the links document for this session. View all the videos in the document by clicking on the links, and it helps to do them in order. Once you are done, you are ready to complete the assignment. The assignment is listed here and also where the links documents exist. You are going to create a word processing document in Google Docs. You're going to format the document. You can type in your name or something else if you like. Change the font, change the color, change the size. Change the background color of your document as well. Insert an image into the document, insert a table, and insert a link, either a text link or an image link. Make sure you use the sharing features and share the document with your instructor. That's me. And then turn the link to your document in and make sure you turn in your assignment so I know that it is complete. Feel free to email me if you have any questions.